Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ep3 the Mob Cave. Welcome to MHC, my episode 3, day 3. 3! It's the magic number. So yeah, I've watched the first 2 episodes of Michael playing Base Race already, because he put those out very, very quickly. Let's put some of these in here as well. Actually, okay, whatever, I haven't done this in the most efficient way, but it'll do. Yeah, so he's been doing that, and he's doing all right. I'm wondering how he's going to get on with it, how it's going to be different from this challenge for him, because obviously I think he pretty much only does MHC, right? So this is the thing that he's most used to at any rate. So it's going to be interesting to see him take on a different type of challenge, one where he's going to have to be moving very, very fast to get things done within 2 hours and 40 minutes. And he's allowed to die. I'm interested to see his kind of mindset, because in this one, you've obviously got to be really, really careful about what you do. Because you don't want to die. You mustn't die. At any cost, don't die. So I wonder if he is going to take more risks, or whether he'll still be in this frame of mind for when he's playing Base Race. So that's going to be interesting. I urge you, of course, to go over to Michael Deering's channel and go check out his videos, his Base Race videos, if you haven't already. Because that's definitely going to be an interesting thing. And that's the whole point. That's what we're doing. I'm doing his challenge. He's doing mine. That's the whole idea. So yes, go and check him out. I need more blocks. More blocks on my bar. So I'm gonna get a whole load of dirt. Just pick it up and do the things. Do the things with the stuff. So yeah, I always have to have blocks on your bar, because you never know when you have to block something off in a hurry, or pillar up, or do something that you need blocks for. I used to be part of the UHC community, or at least a lot more than I am now. I still occasionally put out videos. I haven't for a while, but like UHC casts and stuff like that. But anyway, I got very set in my ways of kind of having to do things very quickly and efficiently, and always having to have blocks on your bar, and the water buckets, and everything has to be sorted. You get these habits, and they die hard. Old habits die hard. That's what you say, right? So yeah, I kind of bring that into everything I do. Which, again, and linking back to wondering how Michael is going to do with Base Race. Is he the same way? He's learned some tricks from MHC, so is he going to take those into Base Race? Similarly, I'm wondering, what am I going to bring from Base Race into MHC? Perhaps, I was saying in Base Race you have to be very speedy at doing everything. I think I've been kind of panicking a little bit. Actually, that is what I brought into this from Base Race. That doesn't belong there. I've brought the panic factor from Base Race and brought it straight into the MHC. Let's pick up some potatoes, because I'm running lower on food. I'll sort these out eventually, but my aim for this episode is to do the thing with the stuff, put a wall around the place. There, that's what I want to do. We'll see how well that goes. Food is going. Okay, cool. Do I need the iron for anything else? I'm not entirely sure. What could I use that for? I guess I'll just save it for any of these that might get worn down. But for now... Oh, bones. I need to use those. Put those away for now. Okay, where are those potatoes? Potatoes. Potatoes. I've lost you. I've lost my potatoes. Where are they? Are they over here? What have I done with my potatoes? Here they are, right? Nope, those are carrots. Damn! I was just there. I was just there. What have I done with them? Like, they must be surrounded by wheat already or something. Okay, this is getting frustrating. I just want some food. I could just plant them. Damn! What? Where? Why? What am I not seeing? I need to pillar up until... Am I blind or something? Is that what's going on here? I've got potato blindness. Well, this is perplexing. Perplexing indeed. Is that them? Is that it? It looks like wheat to me. Come on, potatoes. What? What is going on? I must have... What? I'm so very confused. You're all probably shouting at the screen, saying, they're over there! Or, you already picked them all up or something. But... Well, I guess I'll just plant some new ones. Or something. I'm cooking the new ones! No, 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 no! What? What is going... What? But there isn't a completely empty patch where the potatoes were, is the thing. Gordon Bennett, I'm so confused. Okay, well, let's collect the wheat anyway. Well, yeah, okay, whatever. We're just gonna get on with things. We'll probably find out eventually what happened. I'll look back in the footage, and I'll realise that I've done something stupid or something, and I've just misplaced things. Or something. I have no idea. For now, I can make some bread, that's fine. But our main objective has to be to get the villagers out and safe. Let's put some stuff around. So confused. So, we're just into the new year. How is everyone finding it so far? Did you have a nice, like, New Year's Eve? Do you have a party or something? What did you do? Did you kiss someone at midnight? That's what people do, right? I didn't. I was with my friend Dave, so if I was kissing anyone at midnight, it would have been really, really awkward. But, no, I spent the end of the year with my friend Dave. Hadn't seen him in quite a while, actually, so it was really nice catching up. And we watched horror films. He invited me over. He said, I want to watch horror films. I was like, all right, let's do that then. And he already had a whole load of ideas in mind. He'd written a list of different horror films that he wanted to watch. And I hadn't heard of, like, any of them. The first one was called Eraserhead. And it was the weirdest thing I have ever seen in my life. It wasn't the kind of horror that I was expecting to see. It was just all around disturbing. It made no sense. There was a guy, and he got this girl pregnant, and then they had an alien baby that they had to look after, and it was crying all the time, and weird things happened, like, you never knew if it was a dream or not, but there was a lady with big puffy cheeks that lived inside the radiator, and she was, like, on stage performing or something. And there were these alien worms that were being dropped from the sky sometimes, and it was bizarre. It was the strangest thing. I have no idea what that was about. I'm so confused. But yeah, so that was a thing. No idea. we also watched a typical haunted house type thing. It was something or other at Hell House, and it was about these people investigating kind of paranormal activities that were happening at this house. And the first film was like in the 1970s. I think this was probably 1970s, maybe 1980s or something like that. It was in colour this time, which the Eraserhead wasn't. But yeah, there was like 2 psychics and a scientist and the scientist's wife, and they were all looking into what had happened here. There was some guy who was like the roaring giant or something his nickname was, because he was so tall. He was apparently 6'5". Mysterious things started happening, and the cat got possessed and it started attacking people. It was hilarious. This was absolutely fantastic to watch. And other weird things happened too. Other strange happenings, paranormal activity. Let's get as many torches as we can, because we're going to need to light things up. So... and then it turned out that the guy who had died, the roaring giant, he had been perfectly preserved, and they found out that his legs were prosthetics. What it actually was, this makes perfect sense, by the way, was the guy was tiny. He was less than 5 foot, say. Tiny compared to, being a roaring giant, I mean. And so after he died and he came back as like a spirit, he haunted the house and he tried to like cripple people because he was so ashamed of his own height. He like got these prosthetics to make himself taller. He now was envious, jealous of anyone who was actually taller. So he wanted to break their legs or something like that. So yeah, that was that was bizarre. And the final one was an Australian film called Lake Mungo, I think. And it was all about a family. It was all documentary style. This was a little bit more interesting. There it is. It was about the daughter had drowned at Lake Mungo, I think. And it was how they were coping with it. But also, during their time filming things and taking photos and stuff, they realized that they started seeing her in the background of the pictures and stuff. And then I mean, spoiler warning, if anyone cares. It turned out, like halfway through, that the son had been faking some of these things. But then you gradually realize that although he has been faking them, she is still appearing in places that you may not have noticed before. Like, he had photoshopped kind of one image to put her in it. And we'd seen it several times through the film. And then right at the end, you realize that you can actually see her on the other side of the photo, somewhere where you hadn't been looking the entire time. Your focus had been taken somewhere else. And you just didn't notice this. So that was kind of cool. It was kind of cheesy, but it was kind of cool. Definitely more interesting, less hilarious than the other films that we watched that night. But yeah, we watched those 3 films, and then it got very, very late. So we didn't watch any more. But yeah, that was how I celebrated New Year's. It's not a typical way to celebrate, I've got to admit. But it was fun. It was very weird. So what did you do? What did you guys do? Oh no, I forgot. It's like this now, isn't it? No, those are gates. Oh, it's even worse. It's even worse, isn't it? It's like that. Damn. Okay, so I actually need to... I always forget that. Wish they hadn't changed it. That is not enough, and I've made so many sticks now, which I'm not going to need. Okay, time to hack down a whole load more trees. Yeah, knew something would go wrong. Gonna have to be careful. Don't want to upset the indigenous species here. I don't want any creepers to walk in on me whilst I'm naked. No, whilst I'm chopping trees down. Or anything else for that matter. Ow! Dude! Send me flying. Shot me mid-air. Right, yes, this is a little dangerous. Not something I would advise doing in a hardcore mode, but it's fine. I'm sure I'll hear if anything's creeping up on me. I can actually use birch as well, but I think that makes different coloured thingies now, different coloured fences, which is the reason, I think, why they changed the recipe, so you can add the different colours, you know, the different types of wood in. Yeah. What's going on? We're okay. We're doing fine. I'm still not seeing anyone. I should probably light things up a bit. But I'm afraid. I guess that's another thing. If you light things up... I was saying in the other episode, like the first episode, I think, if you hurt yourself, then maybe the zombies should swarm to your location. It's a bit harsh. Also, if you light things up, then maybe nearby things should notice that thing has suddenly become light. And also, the big one, I think this actually should be in Minecraft. Mobs can hear noises. So, say if a creeper blows up, then that's a really loud noise, and it should draw a whole load of things' attention. That's what I think. Like, if you think about any, like, zombie films or anything, you know, they say that, you know, obviously you can kill something with a gun, but you shouldn't use it, really, because, you know, you should use a blunt weapon or something, because if you use a gun, it makes an extremely loud sound, and it calls everyone to your presence. So, I think that should be a thing in Minecraft, definitely. I would enjoy that. Of course, with 1.9, things are going to be getting a lot harder, so let's save the challenging ideas for another time, shall we? Right, let's see. Let's put that there. And I should probably just make myself a door, shouldn't I? But they will try and break it down, so I don't know. I think there's a way that I can make myself a fence. Fence gate. Sure, why not? That's a thing I can do. And now they can't come through. Sweet. I've learned. I can do things. I am MHC. Let's make some more of these then. So what was it? It was on the either side. It was on the either side. Like that. And then these go down the middle. Boom! Okay, we have some fences. Sweet. We can get things started. That's not going to go all the way around, I'm sure. But we can start things off. Of course, we're going to have to be careful, because we've got to go around everything, and there are zombies and stuff, I'm sure, will be coming up nearby. So do that. And let's go this way. I've decided we're going this way. We can take it around that. Let's take it around this. That'll do, and away we go. Just keep on the lookout. I'm telling you, keep on the lookout. If you see anyone, you better let me know, because I'm placing fences. You're not. You should be looking out for me. Come on, guys. You're my spotters, all right? So how are you enjoying this so far? My first foray into the MHC world. And how are you enjoying Michael Deering's space race as well? How is that going? I would really like to know. If you want to let me know in the comments what you're thinking about various things, what you think of our deal. I'm very interested to hear what you guys think. So yes, do that. It's also coming up to day 4, and I'm getting a good fence going. I'm actually quite happy with how I've done. I was held back by a couple of things. The derp with making making the sticks was probably the thing that held me back a bit. But that's fine. It didn't hold me back too far. After this, I think I can probably work on the farms. You know, I'm going to release everyone, which is going to be fantastic. It's going to be a big moment. I need to... That's day 4. I was just thinking I probably need to level out the land just down there. And then I can put the fence across it. Might be nicer. So yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, I'll be releasing the villagers and creating new farms, which will be great. Fixing up the town a bit, and then I'll be moving on to the big thing, the thing that I want to be doing. We'll see how well I do at that, but yeah. Come back next time, see how I do. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.